Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So tonight, we do an unboxing. Joe Classified Nemesis Immortal. Before we crack him out the box, just going over it. Of course, he's number 140 in the line. You got the window packaging, Nemesis Immortal in there. I keep wanting to say Nemesis Enforcer. So if I say both, just go with it. But as far as it goes, on the side, you got an up close and personal shot of him. Same as the other side, a little further back. On top, you got the 140 with some Cobra Law stuff running around. As far as, looks like the centipede trees that was in the movie. Then, of course, your Cobra insignia. On the back, you got Nemesis Immortal coming right at you. Wings spread out, dual wielding blades with Cobra Commander in the background. And then, of course, you got his head scope and his second backpack. And which looks to be his feet. You got them hammer toes things going on. Other than that, ain't too much more going on with the box. Let's go ahead and crack them up and see what we got.
Nemesis Enforcer, dispose of him.
All right, so we got Nemesis Enforcer, Nemesis Immortal out of the box. Let's go ahead and check them out real quick. And let me start off by saying this is a hefty figure. Sitting here messing with it, making sure all his joints were loose when I pulled him out the box. He does got some weight to him, almost as heavy, if not heavier, than Road Pig. It looks pretty decent, good. He got a lot of texture on him as far as, the collar on his chest, the pauldrons on it. They kind of look like bone to match his elbow blades. All the way down to his legs, you got the almost insect-like legs and feet, and the armor and whatnot. Looks pretty good. And as far as his articulation goes, same as any other G.I. Joe. You got the neck swivel. No looking down but that much, or up that much. Not too much more there. Of course, you got your butterfly joints in the shoulders on both sides. This one seems to go out a little bit further than this one. I got to do a little bit of work to that one. Can go all the way around 360. You got the bicep swivel, and you got the elbow double joint. Pinless elbow double joint. Sorry about that. And you got the swivel, and then of course wrist swivel, and that is on both sides. Same. Does the wrist go? Okay, so he does have a little bit of up and down movement in the wrist on both sides. As far as the legs go, he can go back that far, even though he kicks to the side, come up this far. You got the drop down as on all G.I. Joes. And let's see, I don't see any thigh swivel. Nope. You got the knee joint and double bend at the knee joint. And it looks like I got a little extra paint right there on the leg. Little mess, not too much. Like I said, double bend at the knee. And as far as the ankle goes, you can bend it down that far, bend it up. And then you got the swivel on it too. So you probably get some dynamic poses out of this guy. He also comes with his sheath for his blades. They feel pretty, as any of the other sheaths feel. A little rubbery. Feels pretty good. Ain't like I'm not worried about it bending out of shape or anything. Well, it looks pretty good. To his accessories, of course, he has his wings. Go ahead and break them down before we put them on him real quick. They can come up like this. You can spread them out at this joint here. There you And of course, they do a full 360 with that joint right there. And that's about all you're going to get out of it. Oh, you can go back and forth as well. All right, so put him on his back real quick. I know this is going to make him pretty top heavy. So let's go ahead and see real quick. Work with it. Come on, work with me. Work with me. All right. So there you go. Oh, almost had him. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. He actually stands pretty good with them on, even though they're all the way stretched out. It's not too bad. I wish the wings would come up a little bit further, but again, it is what it is. I didn't notice this before, but he does have his wings are almost translucent. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see my fingers through the wings, which is pretty cool. And then you got the veins and everything, right there, all the way down. Gives me that Jeepers Creepers. What else? That's pretty much it right there. It looks really dope. I actually kind of like that. I do wish his wings, maybe not bigger, but more like almost kind of like Goliath's, or how he had it in the movie. But I'm not going to complain about that because this actually still looks pretty good. Didn't notice he also has a little hole, like he got shot through his wing right there. All right. So for his other accessories, you also have like the old toy from back in the day, his tentacles, and the tentacles themselves are the bendy wires, so you can pose them however you want to. You can have some coming forward, go on them sideways, however you want. Have him throw in and catch some GI Joes off guard, whatever. I never had this figure back in the day, so I really never got to mess with the bendy wire one. But to have this in the collection now is pretty dope. So you can also put that there. Go ahead and change out his head scope. Let's see, replace it with this other one. And of course, there it goes. All right, I didn't feel it peg on. But his other head scope is a whole lot different. You got the bones going around his eyes, his eyebrow, and across the back of his head, all the way to the back of his neck, almost like a mohawk. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the head sculpt at first, but looking at it right now with them yellow eyes, it looks pretty dope. I'm actually digging that new this head sculpt. So I didn't think at first I was gonna have trouble picking. I was just gonna leave this one on him, but looking at this, I might have to do some thinking on that one. And then of course you also have his other two hands, which are nothing but closed fists. So if you want, him and Sergeant Slaughter can go at it. Put them box of gloves on Sarge, and they can get to it. So like I said, closed fist hands. Come on. It's still a little stiff. I'm gonna heat them up some more, and so it moves a little bit better. But that's got the up and down movement on it as well. And for some given reason, this hole on his wrist is a little loose compared to this one. And I hope it might just be my copy. I wish it was a little bit tighter, but it is what it is. Still, pretty fond of this figure. Let's see. I'm about to bend that back, or heat it up and bend it back into shape. It's a little bent out. But there you go with his arm accessories, or hands, shall I say. Those look pretty good as well. Go ahead and snatch these off and put his regular hands on. Oop, wrong way. And there we go. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. So now we got his regular hands back on. So let's go ahead and give him his bat wingy cobra law blades, however you want to call it. There we go. Put that one in there. And come on, work with me. Come on, Nemesis. Oh, spin that thing back around the other way. There we go. So, oof, wasn't a good grip on it, but get him back from the camera real quick. Now, Nemesis Immortal's all armed up, and I don't know how I feel about the blades right now. I feel like Nemesis Immortal, he don't need no weapons except for some, bio weapons. Throw a squid, octopus, wherever else he can get his hands on and just throw at you. But other than that, he's gonna put his hands on you and beat the snot out of you. But I guess it's a good secondary if you gotta, cut somebody up real good. They almost got that. Well, they do have that bone color to them as well, with it looks like a bat. Almost like the wings of a bat, at the bottom, but it, got this cool red paint that matches the rest of the figure. Looks pretty good. So I'll probably just keep these with him, or mostly keep them in his sheaths. I'm probably not gonna have them in his hands like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out, stash these right here. There you go. And I got these on right. Oh, nope, I do not. That feels a lot better. There we go. There we go. All right. So, boom. And we'll go ahead and trade this out. I'm not too particularly fond of the octopus backpack. I'd rather have them with the wings on. And there you have it. Boom. All right, so I think we'll leave that head on for the rest of the review. That's pretty much it on them, I guess. Oh, again, you got them gnarly toes. And I actually just remember I forgot to tell you about his swiveling his chest and his waist. I mean, they're there. Again, my bad. But I'm more like the ab crunch, so I can feel that click clack. This isn't what it is, but I guess bigger, heftier figures probably gonna need that for stabilization. So I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, everybody. I'd say that about wraps it up for this unboxing of Nemesis Immortal. Who we all kidding? This is an enforcer all day. I love it. Pretty good figure. Not too much complain about. Can't wait till we can add some more companion pieces to them as far as Pythona and Galabas go. Pretty sure they'll look good standing next to this dude. Just a matter of time before we get them, Hasbro. Other than that, ain't too much more. Again, thank y'all for coming to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment. Like I said, previous videos, we are a growing channel, and so far I'm having a great time. For the people who are a part of it, thank you so much for supporting us. And until next time, peace.